Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to Icon Town Hall, and wanted to welcome you to the first video, and hope you come back for more. But just to let you know a little bit about this channel, we're going to talk Transformers. We're going to look at them, we're going to review them, we're going to talk Transformers. This is just talking about our passion. You're not necessarily going to get the latest and greatest reviews. That's not what I do. I had a big full collection full of pretty grails and neat things. I had a house fire, lost it all. So I'm in the process of rebuilding a collection and thought it would be neat to bring you guys along on my journey to rebuild the collection. So what we have here, guys, is a knockoff of a knockoff of a knockoff of a third-party set from DX9, the Hulky set. Now, you probably, if you're like me, you like to get things at a discount. Some people might call it cheap. I call it a discount. But you've probably seen these guys floating around on your favorite marketplace that you buy cheap things from online. And so I've seen these guys, and I've seen them priced $25, $20, $15. This set here I got for $10. So I thought, hey, since it's only going to be $10, let's give it a try. I did see another reviewer that reviewed this very same set, and he had some trouble with it, but he got the green set. This is the, of course, yellow set. So you can get them in the traditional G1 colors. So now that the intro's over with and you kind of getting a vibe here, let's go ahead and take a look at each bot individually. Now, before we get started looking at the little guys, let's take a look at what all came in this. I chose the unboxed version. Again, it was $10, so it literally came with his gun, and it's just one solid piece of purple plastic. Handle doesn't move, but it's got the slot and groove for the hand. Take a look at the barrel here. Let's take a look at it there. That's it. And it came with his two hands. Now, interesting enough, for a $10 price point, if Hasbro can take a note, this guy came with articulate. Well, he has a here at the knuckle here, and of course it's a curve, so it doesn't straighten out if the camera will focus. But yeah, the thumb articulated, and it's got a thing where you can move the thumb over to the other side if need be. So thumb can go in. The only problem with this particular set, and this was going all the way back to the DX9 set, when you slot the gun in the hand here, is the traditional slot in hand. We'll slide it in, we'll grip it on the thumb, but as soon as you close the fist, it pops the gun out of the groove. So he can hold it. The weight of it is a different issue. It depends on how you put the elbows in, but we'll see that in combined mode. But the hands can hold the gun. And the last thing that this wonderful Marvel came with is this instruction sheet that I would say is kind of a nightmare, but hey, at least it come with it. I paper these. I use instructions to paper on my desk at work. So, you know, yeah, they don't have names either. So as we go along, we'll just use the traditional Transformer names for it. Now, let's get into the bots. Okay, so let's take a look here, starting out at Hook. Now, we are going to do some size comparisons. They are little guys, as you can tell. They have a little bit of paint on them. Now, first thing, just get this out of the way, none of them have head articulation. So the heads are just there. No movement there. They have ball joints at the shoulders. And some of them, due to their transformation joints, you can get extra movement out of it. These guys came with no guns. I think with the $10 option, you don't get very much, so no guns. But as you can see, we have some silver here on the face, got some red for the visor, got some silver here on the chest as we go down. Elbows ball jointed, 90 degrees. Again, it does have a ball joint here at the shoulder. So far, mine haven't had a problem popping off. I have seen others of this set pop off. I'm not sure. I'm just going to be honest. I'm not sure who the manufacturer is. So can't really go into detail about that. But he has ball joint at the leg. You can get it out like that. He has a knee joint. Because of transformation, you can go all the way back. The wheels on this thing, they're just molded in. So only 2 of them have working wheels. But hey, I'm not going to complain for $10. I'm really not. You do get a splash of paint right here for the cockpit of the crane in crane mode, and we'll check that out in robot mode. So, yep, take a look at the front and the back. There's his hook. Now, mine came pre-stressed right here, and so I try not to crank. I think it's just where it's misaligned there, because where the where it has to hook in together. So I try not to. Oh gosh, I try not to stress it too much, because that's not a working joint. That's just molded in there. But even if you want it in robot mode to see that, there's the main event's head. But hey, what can you do? You can turn that head around, but then you see this little gap right here in his chest. The head will come through. So yeah, don't want to have that. So take a look at that. The bottom of his feet are hollow. Posability on this guy, it's okay. I mean, it's a $10 legend class figure. I mean, I'm not going to sit here and complain, oh, he has no waist rotation. Of course he doesn't. He's a $10 figure. But anyways, we're going to do this guy size comparison against some Hasbro Legends class. Here we have this pulsating hot rod sword fella. That sword is just kind of icky. I mean, whatever. We'll talk about that later. Anyways, that's it next to a official Legends class guy. And take a look at him next to a Voyager. Oh, see, oh, can't stand. Sorry about that. But yeah, there's your size comparisons on that one. And now let's take a look at Bone Crusher here. Again, no head movement. Same ball joint on the shoulder, ball joint at the elbow. Has molded in hands to hold weapons that didn't come with it. And here we have the legs here. Kick all the way up. You can kick all the way back. You can dance the night away. And then, of course, as you can see, the feet. How the feet work there. You got up and down, but no tilt. And this guy here has, of course, some silver on the face, some red on the visor. You have a nice blank place to slap a sticker of your faction choice here. They also threw some red in here on the side. So, but other than that, you got some black plastic here for the legs. Get you a good view of that head sculpt there. Very, very angry looking fella. Shoulders. You can get some pretty good range out of this guy just because of the way he transforms. So you've got some options there if you want to keep these guys in their robot mode. And then there's the fist port on the back. You can kind of slide it in there and kind of see how that works. But there you go. That is a one mad Bone Crusher guy. And shoot. And shoot. Now we're going to take a look at Scrapper. And stand up here. Get you to look there. Let's go ahead and take a peek. I like this mold. I do. The only problem with this one, as you'll see, is there's not a lock on the transformation thing here for the chest, so he will slide up. Take a look at that head there. Ooh, nice, beautiful head. Yeah. Well, I'll focus in on the head here. We'll get it going. Anyways, so there's the head sculpt. Of course, they threw the silver here on the face, the little mouthpiece there. Got the red visor. This is one of the two guys that actually have moving wheels. Hooray for moving wheels. Got some silver on the chest here. Got a nice spot for whatever faction symbol you would like to throw in there. Got some more silver here on the belly. And they threw a splash of silver in here. I'll keep going down there. And we have some touch of paint for the cockpit in vehicle mode. So, like I said, we got some wheels here. Everything's on ball joints. Get it out there. Got the shoulder movement here. Again, you see that it's coming up there. Nothing at the waist, of course. And then the same, pretty much the same movement as the rest as far as the legs and feet. At least feet can tilt due to transformation. So that's neat. They tried to put some molded in detail there. So, you know, hey, $10 effort. There's his hook on the back here. And you'll see this in vehicle mode here. He's got the silver in there. In this particular copy, the hook is kind of limp. So considering that this is the foot and toe of the combiner, you'll see. But anyways, you can set this up anyway. It actually rotates, so you can have it however your little heart desires on your shelf. You know, whatever you can imagine up, this guy can do. All right, and you and shoot. Now we're gonna take a look at Scavenger here. Alrighty, let's look at that head sculpt there. There we go. Check that out. All right, just take a gander at this guy. There's the port for the hand. So, all right, as you can see here, guys, he have the paint on the face, silver paint, and the red visor, of course, like the other ones. Splash of paint here. And for robot mode, that's about it for paint. Again, just like the rest, ball joints, elbows, arms. Again, you do have some more options for him as far as posability wise because of this transformation joint here. You can get some further down the way you swivel the ball joint, but arms go out, elbows, got a full bend off the elbows there, legs can go forward. Now you're going to hit the little scoop there, but you can move that out of the way, go forward. And that the waist does not snap in, so every time you go to move, you have the potential of moving that transformation joint back and weirding it out. So I just hold it, you go back like that, and then he's got due to transformation, he does have up and down on the foot. He does have the scoop here on the chest. Again, it's the official way to put it down, but you know, hey, whatever your imagination takes you, do it. If you want him having a raw to whatever, you know, you can. But yep, that's our friend here. Put him up there, so we'll get you a good look. He does have the hand port on the back, as I showed you a second ago. So, without further ado, shoot. Now let's take a look at this ray of sunshine. We all know him as Mix Master, and he is just, I want you guys to check out that head sculpt there. Just take all that in, that scowl action. They molded in a nice frowny face for our friend here. And he doesn't have a visor, he actually has eyes. He has a couple of little pew-pew blasters up here. Again, molded in wheels. They don't turn, but his mixing barrel on the back turns, so that's cool. He's got some silver here, pleated out here in the chest, and has some black here for the front of the vehicle, and of course the windows painted out in that bluish color. And this guy here has got the same ball joint system for limbs, so you know you get full rows on the arms. You're going to get bends at the elbows. You're going to get high kicks. You can go about that far with the way that's set up there. And his knees, you get full on that, obviously, for the transformation as well. So, and he's got these little feet that pop out here. Set him up like that. And so, and this guy, again, because of his transformation, you know, you have some options here on how you want to raise the arm up. So, but I like the way this guy turned out. I do. He also has a swivel here, and you'll see that when he becomes in foot mode. So, yep, there he is. And we'll take a look at the front here. Has some molded in details here on the chest. Under the light, you can see it really well, but without it, it's kind of muted, but it's there. And then, of course, on the back, he does have his mixing barrel there. Whoosh, whoosh, and it does spin. So, some hollowness back here. But yeah, this is probably out of the whole set. This guy and the next guy we're going to look at are probably my favorite out of the set. But again, I'm not going to sit here and complain. $10. So, zoop. And long haul. The final one of the set here in ribbit mode. We got long haul here. We'll take him up. We'll bring him up here and see if we can get the camera to focus here. There we go. Now his head is black, and he's got the red painted visor on it. All right, we look down here. We have some of the front of the vehicle molded in here. The chest got some black there, and then here on the shins have some splash of color here with some silver. Yes, he's got some stubby arms, but again, not going to complain, because let's be real, you get this set to do the combiner, you know, and then at $10, it's worth another buy to get another set. Hopefully, that's not all falling apart when you get, because you do take that risk when you go to buy these type of figures. We all know it. We all are aware of it. What's going on with this? But yeah, again, he is on ball joints at the shoulders there. He does have additional, because of the transformation, the arms do pop out just a little bit, but the ball joint on that one is kind of loosey-goosey. So if, you know, maybe a little bit of clear nail polish or something could fix that up. I don't know. But anyways, instead, his arms are stubby, so you know, when you get the bend, yeah, there you go. But they do bend, and of course you have the full rotation on the arm. Hey, and the ball joint didn't pop out. Good for the $10 toy. Got the front here. Now the back here, obviously we've got the crotch plate for our big fella here, and you kind of see how all that works. He does have actual rolling wheels. So this is the one of the two that do. And you can just put that anywhere you want. I mean, tuck it up here, it seems fine, but it also has the ball joints here. So if you really want to get them out of the way, you can tuck them in like that, and it kind of does streamline it a little more if you want to display him in robot mode. All right, so let's look at vehicle modes. All right, now here we go with the transformation. I'm probably going to speed this up because I swear a lot, and you guys don't want to hear that. I don't even remember how to do this. I don't remember how to do this. No, I don't. Beep, 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 beep. There. So let's get this guy here. So what I've done, I guess you guys seen up to this point. So we're gonna get the ball joints to where You can face to bend the arms over here because you have a tab and a slot. You see that there? Tab, slot. And we're just going to slap her in there. I'm going to bring the hook around, up and over, and there we go. Now, it does move like that. You just keep it down. And we have in vehicle mode for $10 Legends figure. There we go. So let's take a look here. Sorry about the camera shake. I am all over the cord here, guys. All right, let's take a look at this fella in his robot mode again. Or excuse me, vehicle mode. Vehicle mode. Bad icon tell haul. Bad, bad, bad. So now we're going to take a look at here in vehicle mode. Well, as vehicle mode as we can get it. Again, guys, $10 toy. So you can see that blue paint that we talked about for the windows here. Of course, the purple for the hook. I keep the face turned around so his face is very, very visible. So there we go. She just love Legends figures. Tab and slots. Well, it's almost like they don't want to work, right? There we have that guy. All right, let's do it again. Thank goodness these are Legends figures, right? This guy here, gonna bring his legs and crotch out. Bring it around, spin the legs here to line up the tracks. Pull the foot in. As we go along, guys, I promise I will get better at this. I just want to share my journey with you guys in the fandom, as they say. The hook. Then there's so many other good channels, guys, that do Transformer reviews. MGO, obviously, we all watch him. Very, very good channel. Dr. Lockdown. I just come across him. I'm like, my gosh, where's he been? You want to get that into that there. So you might have to spin the thing around and flick it back over. How about that? Hey, here we go. But again, like I just discovered his channel. I don't know why I missed out on it for so long, but very good channel. Also, MGO is the channel I kind of go to for transformation tips, because we all get that one figure from time to time that we're like, oh, I don't know what to do, I'll break it. Recently, I guess we can talk about recently's. It was Studio Series. Which one was it? Studio Mirage, Studio Series Mirage. And I was doing it right. It was just the force needed to get it in. And my gosh, that thing frustrated the absolute donkey crap out of me. I mean, there was no reason for that figure to be that stinking hard to transform, you know what I'm saying? So that's how I come across a lot of these channels, is just pure happenstance when I'm looking for a this or that. Oh, see, there we go. There's a specific way that the elbows have to go in on this guy, and boy, I'm just looking all kinds of weird to you guys right now, aren't I? We're not coming back to this channel. It's too weird. He's talking about things and making us all feel very, very weird. That's right. I did do that. I gotta post the wrong way. Gotta pull it out or that'll pop off too. I don't like that. I hate this shoulder. I might cut this all out, guys. Isn't this fun to see somebody struggle on a $10 toy? That's great, right? Okay, stop. Okay, yeah, I got it. Sorry about that. It's ball joint out. Bringing those in, snap it up. Yeah, one of those days, guys. I'll bring the hook up, and there we go. Take a look at this guy in vehicle mode. Got some black there. Got a scoop. Ooh, and it is articulated. There's the underneath. Good way to scratch up that cheap paint. Good way to scratch it up. All right, I got two of the guys ready. Let's go again. So during transformation on the channel, I think it'd be a good time to talk Transformers. And some of the news coming up in Transformers world. Did see Rise of the Beast. Wasn't that hot about it. Thought it was a good movie. I'm going to watch anything that the franchise comes out with, right? I mean, we're fans. That's what we're going to do. We're going to watch the movies. So I'm kind of interested to see where that franchise is going to go. And then we have the animated movie coming out. And of course, it's got this all-star cast. So you plug the hands into the tracks there. Those of you that have the DX9 set or any of the knockoffs of it, going to know how to transform this. And then we got to put those together there. And then we're going to bring the arms in like this. And this arm's got the cockpit on it. And literally all you do is just bring it down. You have it crossed up like that. And there we go. He is ready to start scooping stuff up. Got his little hook there. And it is also articulated at the very end to a point. It will only go so far before the pin stops it. So anyways, get that in there. This one did not paint the cockpit on it. So again, I'm not complaining. $10 set, right? Just keep saying that to myself. $10 set. And we have that. You can see a little bit of that silver here up top. There. And it does move like this. Yay. So you got that. So, all right. Got that one down. All right. The set is coming together, even though my camera is not. There we go. Yay. All right. Let's get to mixing with Mixmaster here. I'm going to throw those guns up there. Gonna bring the feet in. I'm not one of these that I have to do it in a certain order. I'm not one of those guys. Just not one of those guys. Yeah. Like I said earlier on this channel, you're not going to get like the latest and greatest toy coming out review on this channel. I don't believe in the black market of toys. That there's a tab there that'll go into that there. So there is channels out there that I do understand that are somehow getting their hands on products way before release. So again, I don't know much about that, and I'm not going to comment on it, but all I'm saying is here you're going to get, this is just for the everyday collector. You're not going to see $10,000, $5,000-$6,000 combiner toys here. You're just not going to do it. All right, now this is a very long truck. A Mixmaster here. Yep. See the bottom? There he is. See the back? There's where you connect there. Hey. but the wheels are molded in. So in there you see how the ankle pivot will work in combination mode. But yep, there we go. All right, moving along here. Let's get this guy here transformed. Again, this is the one that doesn't have the lock on the mechanism, but that's okay. You know, I'm not complaining. $10 toy. I mean, hello. Pull this one up. We'll snap his arms. It bends on this. There's a little pivot here that it bends down to. So, and then it goes. There's a hole on the inside of the arm, and you got to line that thing up. Oh, excuse me. Spin that around. There we go. All right. The hole in the hand goes in the hole in the waist. Spin it around. I haven't transformed these very much. As soon as I got them that first day, I put him in combined mode and just left him there. That joint, ooh, that joint's not, there we go. It didn't want to work with me, but now it is. We'll get her snapped in place there. All right. Let's get now the feet here. What we got to do, we got to, extend the little cab of the vehicle mode out here. There we go. There we go. We're going to snap it together. Probably have to do it multiple times because these don't hold very well. There we go. Bring that around. Oh, I forgot those have to go all the way down. There we go. My bad. See, I told you we'd have to do it again. Again, I'm not cutting this out. I mean, it happens, guys. You guys have them. You guys know you make mistakes sometimes. All right. Again, you want perfect transformations. MGo's got all the videos you need. Also, guys, I want to I'm a new guy on the block here, but the sheep wielder, oh my gosh, please go watch his shorts and videos. He's so funny. I really enjoy his stuff. Anyways, here we see him, and get to spin that around. There we go. All right, now we have this guy in vehicle mode. He is, again, got the rolly wheels on this one. Ooh. Got the silver paint there. Got the blue paint for the cockpit. There's the back. As you see, that's where I left it not tab tight because that is the joint for the combiner where you stick it in. There, right there, right there. But his scoops, if you need to scoop any imaginary dirt. We are almost there, guys. Number 6. Boom, there he is. How about that for a entrance? That's what I'm talking about. Here we go. All right, the dumpiest of trucks is here, guys. Now spread those wings, baby. Slap that head down. Honestly, gosh, I don't even remember how to do this guy. Boy, this is going to be embarrassing. I honestly don't remember how to do this guy. He's just a little Legends class guy, right? Right. Those put back in there. Let's see. There we go. I got it. There we go. Yeah. Let me guess. The wheels slip over. Yeah, what about that? I don't know where that's supposed to go. I haven't transformed this one since I got it. Something don't feel very right. Something don't feel very right. That back. One second. Okay, sorry about that. I'm an idiot sometimes, and I had to consult the user manual on a freaking Legends class. Boy, people are like, he can't even transform a little Legends class. Well, it happens, guys. It happens. I don't care if you're, the biggest channel out there. It happens. So here we go. Brought the crotch plate through the legs. Yes, yes, yes. Now what we're going to do here is bring that up. We're going to bring that around. Yay. And look at that dump truck. And then we got to flip these things up here. Yeah. Check it out. That's how it connects. Flip those up off of the legs there. And there's a little slot and tab there. That's your only connection from the back of the dump truck to the front. So, and this little piece in the back right here, it wants you to bring it through right here, and the way the instructions has it is really weird. This is actually the bumper, guys. I mean, it's got the lights on it, but I mean, it is what it is. It's the way it is wanting you to do that. I mean, there's ways that you could probably angle it a little different and bring it through and then like this. I mean, if whatever you kind of want to do with it. I mean, it's kind of out of the way, but anyways, it's your set. That's one thing I love that Indigo says. Your toy, do whatever you want to it. No judgment, no shame here, but there is the boys all together. Take a look at the truckiest of dumpus. Again, no paint for the cockpit on this one. I guess if you get rolling wheels, you don't get paint. I guess. But considering that this is the only connection from the back to the front, it holds together pretty good. I mean, it's not like falling apart in my hand, and he's a beefy boy. Of course, he makes the chest of the combiner, so I mean, you gotta think he's pretty sturdy. But yeah, there you go. And there is the team all together. Now, let's do some comparison. All right, comparison hit time. Here he is with the official Legends Class Kingdom Optimus Prime. Optimus Prime. As you can see, there's size comparison there. So it does compare pretty good to the official. There you go. Each one gets a spotlight in comparison. There we go. All right. Yay. No canopy. Looks weird with the head, but whatever. Yay. It can scoop things. You. Yeah, bring it back. Mixmaster. Yay. Prime. Get your head down. Bad Prime. Stop. Okay. There you go. Have that on your shelf. Boom, 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 boom. There we go. Comparison. Wow. All right, guys. We're going to take and combine this monstrosity. Okay, now let's get down to the main event. Let's get these ready to combine. I don't know what this set's official name for it is. Probably the Demolisher. Something, I don't know, something like that. Licensing and all of that fun stuff. So let's get him ready to. He plays a big part because this guy here, he is pretty much the base of it all. He is the one. So we're going to take him. It's easier to take him from vehicle mode straight to combiner mode. It's just easier to do that. You see he's got these hinges here on the leg that you're going to bring out and around. Combiner Wars. You see there. And guys, this is not a scramble city. As we know, this combiner here has specific guys for specific limbs. We're going to bring the tires in. And we're going to get to see this piece here. There's this little clip right there. It's going to clip in right there. Hey, look at that. We did it. We did it together, guys. And these arms right here where the two pieces are coming together, that's that pivot point or that connection point here, that connection point there, and that connection point there is going to be the top of our little friend here. So set this off to the side. Now let's get ready for the second one. And we're going to take our friend Mixmaster here. He is going to, of course, be a leg. Now, again, taking them from vehicle mode to combiner mode is the way to go. It's much easier. So basically all we do, we're going to flip that cab up like that, and guess what? Congratulations, you made a leg. And as you see, it's got the ankle pivot. All right, this leg is done. We'll set you right back here. That's how I imagine that would sound. So now we have an arm here. So guess what? Not going to be hard to do. We're going to get in here and flip out this port. That's right here. Boy, it's on a stiff. We'll go ahead and get that out while we're in here. And we're going to get that out. Put that back so it can hook back in. Make sure everything's straight. Get that out of the way. Excuse me. And you can rotate it this however you want your figure to look like. Up, down, whatever you want to do. And while we got this guy here out, we are going to go ahead and put his fist on. And see, there's a little hole there. There's a little peg there. Guess what? Boom! Connection made. Yay. So now you have arm. There's how it attaches. You'll see that in a second. Now we're going to save that to the end because that's the big reveal. All right, now getting ready for leg number 2. And again, remember earlier I said this is really loose. That is definitely going to come into play for his leg mode. As you see, like the hook is supposed to be the big pivot for his foot on this particular set. So you're really it's not, it's just, I mean, there's the legs together, and no matter how you pivot this out on this particular set with it being this loose, it doesn't give you any stability whatsoever when you're going to when you go to set it up. So there is your leg number 2. All right, moving along. Now we are going to get the other arm ready here, and it's going to be very similar to how we did the other one here. Unpeg that, unpeg that. Wow, that was in there tight. Get the elbow joint out. Peg the treads back in. You'll see in a second what I'm talking about the leg situation and the elbow situation. These are flimsy when it comes to holding the gun. But again, we talked about how the gun had the issue with every time you close the fingers it pops the gun out of the slot. So yeah, so we're going to go ahead and attach hand number 2, and boom, activated hand number 2. There we go. There we go. Set this guy off to the side, and here we go. Excuse me. The last of the Mohicans. All right, so we all know this is going to come out to be the chest crest. We're going to flipper that out there. Open these up. Can you guess where we're going with this? Yes, you can. The big head reveal is kind of stupid now because of the way you have to, pretend to hide the head, whatever. But anyways, we are going to get these out and come around on that joint there. Skinny bop bop. Skinny bop. Skinny bop bop. Skinny bop. Skinny bop bop. Skinny. Hold on just one second. This is only the third time I've ever messed around with this guy here, so you guys can laugh at my idiocity on this. Oh, his head is stuck. That's why we have the tool. $1 Harbor Freight saves me a lot of frustration. Boom, a Devastator is activated. The Devastator is activated. That's going to come around, and you see that there? That's going to go right there. It is. These are going to go down because these are going to become the connection points underneath for the head. Yes, they are. This one's going to do the same thing. You see, they're going to rotate there, going to come around. This one's got to go down like that and around like that, because see that right there is going to, those there are going to go right here. So you have to do all this Mohican style fondling. There we go. There we go. Go. Now we got to get the cab over here in. Hey, sorry, did that off screen. All right, there you go. Now we're going to do the same thing over this side. Bring it around. Put that back down. All right. Slot. Little black tab. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's right there. There we go. All right, bring it around town. Smoosh it in. And we'll adjust these arms once we get it onto the body. Now we're going to fold these pieces down. Fold that piece down. I'm not going to open these up yet because it's easier once you put it on the rivet. Alright, so there we go. There he is. Devastator. Let's take a look at that head sculpt before we get it on him, so it's much easier to look at. There you go. It is pretty well. It is on a ball joint, and you do get a lot of range of motion for a little $10 Legends copy of a copy of a copy of a third party. Even that transformation joint where it goes back can lodge out and give you some extra wiggle waggle up and down. Can also rotate. It's not hollow, and there's a screw for taking off and putting back on. If you want to tighten that too, it's very easy to do with that screw back there. Yes. So you didn't get too close, but just close enough to see. There we go. Thought the head turned out pretty good. It's a little stylized, obviously, but yeah, I really like that head. I love that head sculpt. I like silver head sculpts. That new blaster that they just retooled for Studio Series, the head on that, they painted it white. And while, that could be considered accurate to a model or whatever, I love a silver. I mean, you think these are robots, they would have metal faces, so And but they might wear makeup. I don't know. I'm not judging you Transformers. Be who you are. Again, got a tight joint here, so we're going to use the tool. I got a whole set of these at Harbor Freight for $1, and they have been so welcomed. As we all know, us that like cheap Transformers, sometimes they don't like to work out joint wise, and you get something stuck in and you need something to get it out, and you don't want to break your finger to do it. Look at that. Get those pointed out. Get those pointed in. All right. Now let us begin the combination. So it's pretty easy to tell which leg goes on which, because they made one a round slot and one a square peg. So you cannot put the round peg on the wrong, can't put the right leg on the left. You can't do it. They dumbed it down for me. I thank you very much, Knockoff Chinese company. So there we go, one leg in. Yeah, now this leg here, you can't just pluck in. Like I said earlier, you kind of have to wedge that open a little bit, and then you got to stick it in there, and then snap it up around it. And guess what, guys? We have legs. We have legs. We have legs. We have legs. All right. This is where we're at. Now, let's get the camera adjusted up here a little bit. Yay. All right. Now, we are going to do, now this is the, if your butt is not in pain yet, this is what is going to cause the pains to happen. Oh, you stand up. Shh, don't do that. This is the first episode, and you're already doing that. Come on, don't fall down. All right, so I said earlier, these here, this is your start point. You want to make sure that these get in that square right there. You see that square opening there? That is where these are going to go. So get it down here. We're just going to slide it on there. It's hard to do while making sure the camera is also watching. Of course, there's no pegs to keep those from moving while you're trying to do that. Hey. See, my butt is in so much pain right now. I'll lay this down. Make sure that I got this right, because the arms can bump into it, and it can become pains and asses and butts. By the way, this is not made for kids. Don't let your kids watch my channel, please. I swear a lot. And I make bad references. Bad references. Here we go. You go in. Hold on a second, guys. I'm going to adjust the camera. I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. Sorry about that. I need to get a better camera stand, obviously. All right, now what I'm going to do is try to here. I'm going to use that as my guiding dot. So as long as I know that I've got that and that lined up, it should plop on here. Yes. You see, all right, now we got that. All right, now we're going to turn around to the back. Aye. Oh, yo, silver. We're almost there. Go in. Don't be a problem. Don't be a problem. Join the team. Don't be a problem. Don't be the issue. Oh, yo. I don't remember it being this much of a hassle when I first put him together, but hey, shit happens, right? Oh, see, this is real life, folks. This thing is not stable. But what do you expect for $10, right? Yep. Just keep telling myself I saved all that money and then it'll be good. I'm going to try again. You see, boom, boom, boom. We're going to try it again. Everything nice and lined up. What am I talking about? This is a copy of a third party. There's no such thing as having everything lined up. All right, I think that was my problem right there because I didn't have that back. I hope y'all enjoy me struggle to do this. I hope you laugh. And you should see me play video games. Oh, I'm so horrible at them. Yes, I am. This is interesting, isn't it, folks? You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna I'll put you in first, and I'm gonna put you in second. Another trucker, you go in that hole there. And then I'm gonna come around here and stick these in the hole in the back. In the hole in the back. In the hole in that way. Everything's lined up. You smushed together. There you go. Hey! We did it, guys. We did it together. Got them. Got that. You see it there? Those two yellow pieces go up through that slot in the back. And then in the front, that connection there and that connection there. Again, guys, this who knows the mold degradation on this copy of a 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 copy. All right. Excuse me. Now we will proceed to put the arms on. Get that out of there. Now, sometimes when you put the arms on, it can untransform it, so you got to be careful. Now, how the arms work? You got two slots there. You got the two tabs here in the arm itself, and it will just hold it steady and slot that in. And hey, I'll do that. I put my thumb under it there. Oops, sorry. You're gonna be able to see it. That's the whole point of this, right? There we go. All right, we're in. Yay! Arm one in. Again, two slots, two tabs. And here we go. All right, hey, we're doing it. We done it. We did it. No, we didn't. I'm not freaking out. Who wants to watch this dumb channel anyways, right? Okay, now we got it together. We got one last thing to do is we have to open the crest. Now, the crest, there's little slots here on the side there. A pointer out there, right here, and they are going to go right here into those. And you know, it's going to be so totally easy, by the way. And here we go. There we go. They are now, they won't tab all the way in, they just barely sit there. And there we have the copy of a copy of a copy of a copy of a third party. All right, check that out in all of its just super glory. And there he is, guys. There is our copy of a copy of a copy of a copy of a third party Generation 1 Devastator. Yes, I said it. Oh God, it's third party Devastator. But let's take a look at him here. I'll put together. Not this guy's was $10. I mean, come on. Now we have looked at this fella, and we're going to take another look. Got the head sculpt there. We'll take another look there. Some purple plastic with some painted silver accents there. Of course, cockpit was painted up here, so you'll get that, and you'll still get the silver from the scoop. Got some silver in the waist, and some silver on the thighs there. But overall, hey, not bad at all. Not bad at all. I mean, you're taking a risk when you buy these types of figures. We all know that. So, I mean, this thing turned out better than I expected as far as quality wise. Now, he does have a problem standing. Of course he does. I mean, my gosh, he's a copy of a third-party toy. I mean, this mold has been used so many times, I'm surprised it could still produce. But anyways, let's take a look at what kind of articulation you're going to get with this guy, y'all. His head is on a ball joint. You'll get the wiggly wagglies, you get the spins, you get everything. You can do confused, happy, lovey. All right. At the shoulder, you can go out that far with them. You can spin all the way around. You got 360 degrees. Here at this, like, I don't know if you call this elbow or wrist right here, but you can go in and out, and then you can spin it the other way, and you can get forward and back. As shown before, he's got the some articulation in the hand. He's got a thumb joint that can go in and out, and then he's got a separated trigger finger, and then the rest of the fingers are all together, so you can get the movement there. Nothing at the waist. You can move his plate here, the legs, and that's what we're going to do to show off these legs here. Because of that plate, you can move the plate out of the way a little bit to help with that, but it's just a mess when you do that. So you can do, it's not going to hold it, but he can do a super kick into space, and can go back that all the way. That's good. That's great. And he's also got, but you have to keep that up there. So there you go. Knee joints. He does have them. You can go back about that far on that leg, and about that far on that leg. And that's it for this leg. But this leg here has the toe tilt on it. Or not toe tilt, ankle rocker. I'm sorry, ankle rocker. Yeah, he does have toe tilt. Sorry, he does have both. So that can help him stand some. And he can very loosely hold his gun. If I can get him and not fall down, we will. There we go. There's a BA stance right there. And as I showed you earlier, there is his included gun, big gun. And we will get his hand out here, and we will get it slotted. It is the slot and palm, as we all come to know for these. We're going to slap his thumb around it. And again, when you close the fist, it does pop it out. So kind of hold it in the slot, and we're going to move those fingers around it. And I'm not going to move the trigger finger that far in, so it can kind of help with it. But there you go. He can't hold his gun. And because of the weight of the gun and the looseness of these elbow wrist, I mean, you can see that's not like, if you want to hold it up in a pose like that, you can hold it. But I mean, you can see it's just a flop right there. So yeah, with his gun. But that's it for articulation. Let's take a look at some comparisons. He does scale very well with other Legends class, as we see here with Pulsating Hot Rod. And we will throw it, just for giggles, let's put Ratchet in there too. Like, what the heck? What? Run! Okay. I don't know. Anyways, let's see how he scales with some other figures. Here we have the Reactivate Optimus Prime. As you can see, he is a little taller than this guy, of course, is kind of big for his size. Anyways, so you got how he scales with that Optimus. And let's see how he scales with another Voyager that you have seen already on the channel. Here's how he scales with this weird thing. Again, yes. I mean, yeah, completely different size scale, but I mean, it can work for what it is. I mean, not bad at all for $10 freaking. And just if you're curious, why not? That's how he looks next to Bulky Prime. Who are you? Pew. All right. So now that we got that out of the way, let's just talk about it in general real quick. So yeah, I to be honest with you, I had very low expectations for this guy's. And he did take a little extra to come. Of course, he come from AliExpress. And I've seen multiple ads for this guy. Some, again, up in the $20 down to $15. I did finally come across one that was $10, so I thought, well, maybe it's just the same mold but cheaper plastic. But for whatever reason, on this particular day, I went back to the listing, and it's already up to like $14 or $15 now. So even at $14 or $15, even at $20, what you get here is comparable to what Hasbro's putting out in, $20 for one single Legends class figure. So you really are getting a lot of value for your money on this guy. So I'm going to give this a hard suggest. If you don't have one, he works well with your Legends class figures. He will work well with your Voyagers and your Deluxes. Even though he's not in scale with these guys, it works, and you don't, even if you get the yellow copy like I got instead of the traditional green, it still is an amazing figure, and it just works. To me, it just works. So again, I give this a definitely recommend. So anyways, thank you for coming out to the channel. Thank you for checking it out. Again, this is just a place to have fun. And this community that I'm going to start here, it's just for us Transformer fans. We want to have fun. There's so many other resources out there to get great Transformer reviews, great transformation reviews. MGO does great. If you haven't, I'm sure you've already checked him out. Dr. Lockdown's great. Sheep Wielder's great. That Toy Guy. All the big ones. They're great channels that you're going to get great new figures from. So you're not going to get the latest and greatest here, but you're going to have fun. And anyways, please share this video. Please subscribe. Please like all that, all that stuff that in YouTube stuff. So anyways, and we're going to have the giveaway, and let me tell you more about that. Okay, so the giveaway. So to kick off the channel, I thought, hey, it would be a good idea for a giveaway. And we are going to give away this very figure right here. Gamer Edition Studio Series 03 Optimus Prime, Beefy Prime here. Thought give this guy away as a way of welcoming everybody to the channel, getting it kicked off. Of course, he has all his fun power ring inside of him, so he can do his saving of every universe and galaxy. So yeah, so how do you win this big boy right here? So what you'll do is, if you will look down in the description below, there will be an email address for the contest. You have to of course you have to like the channel, you have to subscribe to the channel, and then shoot one email to the email address below in the contest. It'll say contest email. Go ahead and shoot me an email telling me your favorite Transformer and things you'd like to see on the channel. Email me that, one entry. I will pick one. We're going to do this. The giveaway ends in 1 month. So today is the 30th of March. So by the 28th of, I'll pick the winner on the 28th of April, and we'll do a video on there. So do that. And we're going to be doing giveaways every month on the channel. This is just a way of thanking people for coming by and hanging out. So in the future, once we get the subscriber count built up, I'll be doing giveaways, and the window will be for a week. So continental US only, unfortunately. No international shipping yet. But yeah, enter to win this, and I will make a video on the winner, and then I will have the winner shoot a video over and all that fun stuff, and we'll celebrate together. But anyways, thanks for coming by the channel. I really appreciate it.
Yes. Oh, I just saved the galaxy again. Oh, I'm so glad that I have the touch. Oh. Hey. Hey, Speed Racer.
Overdrive? The name's Overdrive.
Yeah, what's up?
Do you remember that night we spent together down by the Sea of Rust and the dunes?
Oh, yeah. I took you down there to the dunes, and I showed you a little more than meets the eye. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha.
Yeah. Well, since you haven't been answering my holodeck messages, I came to find you to tell you something. Here's your son. Yay!
What? That don't even. That doesn't even look like me.
Are you for real? Are you really saying that?
Oh no. I hear Unidon. I must use my life force to save the world.
Stop it, Optimus. Stop it right now. We all know that Hasbro will just bring you back.
Oh, scrap.
Yay!